2020, 95% of all malaria cases were from Africa. A child dies of malaria every 2 minutes in Africa. A preventable disease, a disease that we can eliminate from the continent. I was born in Kisii. I'm a firstborn of 8. I've suffered of malaria many times. I think every year I will get the infection. And I've seen my family, my siblings, my parents also suffer from the disease to a point where I had my brother die from malaria. In the field, the beauty is that you find the community and they are very much aware about the disease. Women are doing a whole lot as far as malaria control is concerned. You find women at the forefront in making sure that these tools are used effectively, making sure that their children are treated when they are unwell from malaria, and also ensuring that the breeding sites for malaria mosquitoes is removed from their home states. Mama Jane, njoo hapa sasa. Tuweke juu. Unaona sasa, hii neti inahitaji ishike kando na ishike. Sasa shida ndio hii tunasema. Hauna kwa kufungilia juu. Sasa tunahitaji tujue hapa solution ni gani. Some houses don't have ceiling, the roofs are too high, and also the beds are lower. So the ladies are complaining, saying it's better for them to get designs that suit their houses. You find at the community levels, they are not much involved in discussions or decisions that are being made at high levels. Then they are given tools that do not speak to their current situations.
Ni sisi wa kina mama tukiwa wajawazito, lakini desturi na mila za kwetu huwezi ukarara na bwana ukiwa na katoto kandogo. Sasa hiyo neti mmenipea, lazima bwana yangu alale kando na mimi nilale kando. Patia kama sisi ile tulipatiwa juzi, unanipatia yangu na mtoto yangu na bwana yangu. Nakupatia ngapi? Lakini sisi tunapeangwa moja.
Most people who die of malaria are women who are pregnant and children under 5. So women are so critical because they suffer from the disease, not only as they themselves, but also as their family, their children, their husbands, and being the caregivers, they witness the effect of malaria in their family. So we need to bring them on board at decision-making tables. If we do not do that, we'll be missing out a workforce that is essential in the fight against this disease. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning. Nice to see you after a long weekend. Some of us had gone to the field last week, so I think I'd like to just give a brief update. What I saw is that most men came for the education that we had. We need to think, how do we get to engage more women for these discussions, and how do we get to involve these women as we are rolling out tools for malaria control?
I think it starts actually from here, because as you're saying, we are an 80% men, even in our planning meetings.
I think we've started failing before. We are failing before even we start. Supporting women and young girls is extremely important because these women form the backbone of the families. So in science or in vector-borne diseases, we believe that they are also the pillars that have been lacking so far. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you today?
We are doing good.
Yes. When you walk into my lab, you'll see a gender-balanced laboratory. In the beginning, I was amongst the few women who are working on vector-borne diseases. So starting as a young scientist, I had to take years as a young graduate from school trying to get a grant myself. In entomology, in vector control, excellence for women was not recognized before, and that has been causing most women not see the beauty of being an entomologist. So we are starting Women in Vector Control Excellence Award, a mentorship program that supports women working on vector control activities. What I'm doing gives me a lot of excitement and comfort because I'm creating a world for the next generation, a world that is gender inclusive.
At the end of the day, if we get more people who are self-driven in mentorship, then you are able to interest many more women to join these fields which otherwise are populated by men.
Having a damirs is having strength. She has mentored many girls. She has mentored even myself. The fact that I was a trainer at one point, she made me go back to school.
You just feel you have someone who is giving you what you need.
She has always told me that once you inspire and impact a woman, you have impacted the whole community. This is what I live by, and I am a proud entomologist working with vector diseases with the guidance of Dr. Damirs.
In this country, we need a lot of damirs matokes. She will go out, make sure that the work is done. And it's only in the outpost that you know something huge was happening here.
My name is Dr. Damirs Matoke Muhia. I'm a research scientist, a mother of 3, and a champion of women.